Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. Complete with a homicide squad with detectives and newspapermen. A murder has been reported, and I'm sure you'll read about it over the newspapers or hear it in the radio. Because this is not just some ordinary murder. This is a murder involving one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. The body of a young man was found floating in a pool with 2 gunshots in the back of his head. Nobody really important, just a movie writer with some B pictures. But before those Hollywood columnists get their hands on it and blow it out of proportion, let's hear the facts. Go back about 6 months.
Gentlemen,
hey, how you doing? We're looking for Joseph.
I'm Joseph.
Hey, Joseph, what's going on, Joseph? What it to me is that we're here for your car.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I ain't got the car. Lent it to a friend. It's out in Palm Springs.
Wait, you lent it to a friend? Is that what you're trying to say? Do you lend your car out? Do you lend your car out? I don't lend my car. You mean to tell me it is not here? You lent it out.
Ain't got it, fellas. What, you don't believe me?
I don't. You know what? No, I don't. All I know, Mr. Joseph, is we need that car here because we will be taking it.
Well, gentlemen, I ain't got the keys and I ain't got the money, so I guess that's about it.
Well, Joe, I think if those keys ain't here next week, we will have some trouble. That I can guarantee you. Yes, sir.
You guys say the cutest things.
Madame is waiting.
For me?
Yes.
I'm parked out in your garage. I had a blowout.
Madame is waiting.
Hey, I know you. I've seen your face before. You used to be in the silent pictures. Used to be a big star.
I am big. It's the pictures that got small. They're dead. They're finished. There was a time in this business when they had the eyes of the whole world, but that just wasn't enough for them. They had to have the ears too. So they opened their big mouths and out came talk, talk, talk.
Well, don't look at me. I'm not an executive producer. I'm a writer.
You are you? Well, come here. I have something to show you. Read it. Well,
Maybe it's a little long, has some repetitions, but you're not a professional writer. What I need is a pair of shears and a blue pencil. Be more organized, just editing job. You can find somebody.
I want you to do this work. I wouldn't worry about money. I'll make it worth your while.
How could she breathe in that house of Norma Desmond? More Norma Desmonds. And still more Norma Desmonds. It wasn't all work, of course. 2 or 3 times a week. Max would haul up that enormous oil painting, and we would see a movie right there in her living room. So much nicer than going out, she would say. But really, she was afraid of going outside and being reminded that the time had passed. They were silent movies. Sometimes she would sit close to me and clutch my arm, or hand becoming a fan, excited about the star up on the screen. I guess I don't have to tell you who the star was. They were always her pictures. It's all she wanted to see.
Isn't it still wonderful? They don't make faces like that anymore. Those idiot producers. These imbeciles. Haven't they got eyes? Have they forgotten what a star looks like? I'll show them. I'll be up there again, so help me. Oh, Joe, you're home. Joe?
Dun dun dun!
Hello? Is this Gladstone 9281? May I speak to Miss Betty Schaefer? She must be home by now. You must forgive me for calling you so late, but I do feel it's my duty. It's about Mr. Gillis. You do know Mr. Gillis. Exactly how much do you know about him? Do you know where he lives? Do you know how he lives? Do you know what he lives on?
Who are you? What do you want? What business is this of yours anyway?
Miss Schaefer, I'm trying to do you a favor. I'm trying to spare you a great deal of misery. Of course you may be too young to suspect that there are men of his sort. I don't know what he's told you, but he does not live with his relatives, nor with friends in the usual sense of the word. Well, ask him. Ask him again.
That's right, Betty. Ask me again. This is Joe.
Joe? Where are you? What is this all about?
Or better yet, why don't you come down here and see for yourself. The address is 186 Sunset Boulevard.
Joe! Joe, no!
I got it, pal.
What is this, Joe? What's this all about? Why did she call me?
I don't know, she's crazy. There's dead monkeys everywhere, and she's just acting crazy.
Get your stuff. Let's get out of here.
Are you kidding? Look at this place. Look at all I got here. Where am I gonna go back to, huh? One bedroom apartment?
But if you love me, Joe,
Go back to your husband, the dentist.
I can't look at you anymore.
What are you doing?
I'm packing.
Why?
Norma, grow up. You're 50. There's nothing wrong with that unless you try to act 25.
Don't leave me, don't leave me. I have a gun. I'm not afraid to use it.
Yeah, only if it makes a good scene.
I will bring Mr. Gillis' things to the car.
Bang!
You don't deny killing this man? Was it a sudden quarrel? Have you ever had any trouble between you before? If it was a quarrel, then why is there a gun right here? This guy. Where did you meet him for the first time? Where did he come from? Who is he? Did you hate him? Have you thought about doing this before? Was there theft involved?
Miss Desmond, the camera.
Did you catch him trying to steal something?
Out of my way!
There's no time for cameras now, Miss Desmond. Is there anything you want to tell us?
I promise I'll never desert any of you again. I'm so excited to be making another picture again.
Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.